In this video I'm going to teach you how to make the most simple dialog system, so stay until the end of the video to find out. And before we get into the video, make sure to click the first link down below for quality assets. Enjoy the video. Okay, so first of all, I will as always insert a rig, because we actually need somebody to talk to. Okay, and then insert a part, resize it down to, I don't know, something like this. So it's a small cube, make it transparent to 1, can collide set to false and enhort set to true. Okay, and you can call this dialog. Now insert a proximity prompt, and inside of this proximity prompt we'll insert a module script, and you can rename it dialog text. Okay, and then inside of this, instead of the module, you can also put dialog text or something else you want, so it's a bit easier. Okay, and now when we have this table, you can put like hello, how are you? My name is X or something. I don't know. You get the point. Okay, so basically this is what this NPC will be talking, or to whoever you put this dialogue in front of. So that's it for this whole module script. So you can continue putting more and more however much you want, but I will just do 3 lines for now. Okay, after that insert a script inside the server script service. You can rename it dialog handler, and also insert a remote event inside of the replicate storage and rename it dialog RE, and RE stands for remote event. Okay, so now local dialog RE equals game get service replicated storage dot dialog RE. Okay, and now because we don't want to make like each separate script when we need a few dialog systems, so we'll just make it like this. So for then we can put v in pairs, actually we'll do a pairs workspace get children. Okay, and then if v dot name equals dialog, or you don't need to put dialog, but whatever you name this part, basically put it inside of this if statement, so we know that that's the dialog part. Okay, and then local proximity prompt equals v find first child, and we could actually put which is class of proximity prompt. So if there is a proximity prompt inside of the dialog part, then proximity prompt with trigger ended, and actually we could go back to this proximity prompt and put it to like 0.5 seconds, so you need to hold it a bit, then connect function, and inside of this put player. Okay, so next thing we need is the dialog text module script we made before. So we'll make local text module equals, and when you need to get a module script, you need to put require v dot proximity prompt dot, and then just you can copy and paste this name of the script. Okay, and then if then put hashtag text module is greater than 0. So basically if inside of this table there is more than, well actually if there is 1 or more, so if it's bigger than 0, then for every dialog text inside of that module, we'll just send it to the player. So put here a player and then dialog text. Okay, so now this is it for the server script. Now it's time to move on to the GUI. So insert a screen GUI, you can call it dialog GUI, and then we'll insert a frame. So basically just customize this however you want. Okay, so now that you have your frame, insert a text label and make it something like this size, so leave the width here, and just customize also the text label however you want. Okay, when you have your text label, insert a text button, or you could also do with an image button, but I will just go with the text button because it's easier. And insert a UI aspect ratio constraint, so it's always the same square size. I'll put the text color to green, and here where the text is, just put like this thing or anything you want. Basically it will be a button to go forward with the text, and I will just resize this a bit. Okay, so now that we have our GUI, before actually scripting it, I'll just go to the plugins, select all the frames, and use auto scale light, and make the position and scale to position and size to scale, so it's the same size on all devices. Okay, and now insert a local script. You could also call this dialog handler or maybe manager. Okay, so because in this server script we're sending it with the remote event, we'll just copy that remote event, paste it here, and then we'll just get our GUIs. So local frame equals script.parent.frame, local next button equals frame dot text button, local text equals frame dot text label, and then local dialog text equals, and make an empty table, and local current dialog index will be 0 because we started with 0. Okay, so first of all, we need to use the remote event. So on client event, connect to the function, and here insert a dialog text, then script.parent.enable equals true. So you can disable this because we don't need it to be here all the time. Okay, and then table dot insert dialog text, comma dialog text. So basically when we get this text from here, it will insert it inside this table we made before, and then if current dialog index is equals to 0, so local function display text, and then we'll put a display text here. Okay, and now inside of this we need to get the dialog index, then it's equal to dialog index plus 1, and then if the current dialog index is smaller or equal to dialog text, then text equals dialog text, and then current dialog index. So this is basically the number of the index. So if you just open the dialog, it will be 1, and then if you click again, it will be 2, and so on. and below this put if current dialog index is bigger than dialog text, then script.parent.enable equals false. So if we come to the end of the dialog, the GUI will close. And last thing, down here we need to get the button. So mouse button, one click, connect, and here put display text. And one more thing actually before we test that, go in the dialog manager script and down here put dialog text equals 2 and an empty table and current dialog index equals 0. So the table resets and we don't get the repeating dialog. And now if we test it, trigger this one, hello, how are you, my name is Alex, and then hi, subscribe, and then join Discord. And as you can see, if I go back, they don't like mesh up together because we reset the dialog table. And speaking of the Discord, make sure to join Discord down below, where you can leave your video suggestions, find help with scripting, and get free models. Also leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.